Welcome to another episode of Carolina Outdoors. I'm your host, Al Summer. On today's show, we're going to show you why a bad day in the woods is still better than a good day at work. We'll show you when we come right back here on Carolina Outdoors.
The Kubota dealers of the Carolinas are proud to present Carolina Outdoors, showcasing our passion for the outdoors, for Earth, for life.
Later. Here. I was able to get it done. He's a big wide 8-point.
Come on.
2 birds, 1 shot.
Carolina Outdoors with Alex Summer is next.
Welcome back to Carolina Outdoors. I'm your host, Al Summer. We threw down the rifle on this hunt, decided we'd pick up the crossbow. This deer was coming in every day. We had him patterned. He was supposed to be in there 30 minutes before dark. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Well, let's check it out. case y'all didn't see, I just missed a monster. My cam on my bow hit the freaking tree. Hit the limb here beside me and threw off my arrow. I just missed the monster. Oh my God. "30 yards broadside." It hits the freaking tree. My cam on my crossbow hit the freaking tree. Took my arrow off to the left. Thank y'all for watching Carolina Outdoors. If you ain't had that happen to you, then you don't go bow hunting a lot. But I just missed a freaking stud at 30 yards. Caused my bow. The arm of my bow hit the tree is when I shot it. Threw my arrow off to the left. I don't know what happened. But that's Carolina Outdoors. Sure everybody at home's missed a good buck. You hate to miss them like that when it's something you could prevent. But I just missed a stud, one that's on our hit list. He's gone for sure now, but oh well. I don't imagine he'll be coming back to this spot. We'll hunt it though, sure enough. But that's sickening. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back with more Carolina Outdoors. Welcome back to Carolina Outdoors. I'm your host, Alex Summer. On this hunt, I learned a hard lesson about keeping the cam of the bow away from the limbs that's surrounding you. But I'm gonna put the bow down, get the rifle, and go back at this big 8 that's got my name on it.
All right, guys, y'all can see we got recovered this deer, got him loaded up. But this is the big 8-point we missed earlier in the season when we was bow hunting. Actually had the arm of the bow hit the tree limb and threw our arrow off, but didn't happen today. He stepped out. We laid it to him. About 6 o'clock, we just hit a doe bleat, which we didn't have that on cam. We didn't think it happened that quick, but as y'all can see, a great deer, good 8-point. It'd probably be 185 pounds, but
Stay tuned for more Carolina Outdoors. Welcome back to Carolina Outdoors. I was absolutely thrilled to be able to take this big 8-point. As you guys at home may know, you don't get many opportunities on a deer that size, especially after you miss him the first time. The rifle seemed to be a little bit better to me. But we done our work on the big buck. Now let's try to do some doe management. Mac. As y'all can see, we've recovered our doe. And this is a familiar place over here. We do a lot of doe management. Have to take a lot of deer out of here every year. It's right outside the suburbs. For some reason, the population stays high. Probably eating everything that people throw out their back door, corn and whatnot. But we made a good shot on her. She had a small yearling with her. Of course, we wasn't gonna shoot the yearling, but we hung around a little while longer, seeing if we could get another doe to come out. But it didn't happen. So we went ahead and retrieved her. But anyway, you know, good deer. It's what you look for when you're trying to thin out a herd. The baby factor is right here. So until next time, get out and enjoy your Carolina Outdoors.
Thanks for watching Carolina Outdoors online 24/7 at scoutdoors.com. See you next week on Carolina Outdoors.